many messages every day. People saying, Coach, I want to learn this thing. Coach, I want to be like you. But when they finally get the platform to learn, then everything changes. The commitment is zero. I don't know what's actually going on. One thing I can assure you, you can never make it out of Forex if you're not committed to Forex. Right? You spend most of your time doing other things. A day has about, we all given about 8 hours, whereby we get to be active in a day. 8 hours, right? And in your 8 hours, you're doing something else. You are studying or you're working. Unfortunately, that's what life is all about nowadays, right? I don't have a problem with that, but it's a problem now when you spend 8 hours of your time working or studying, and then you give Forex 30 minutes and you still expect to make it like me. You see, the industry is so broad that it's actually enough for everyone. It's actually enough for everyone. There's about 84 trillion South African rands rotating on the market on a daily basis. 84 trillion. Now, even if I can be greedy, there is nothing I can do about it. I can never get such an amount of money. You understand? Now, main problem with you guys is that you just want to make it like Coach, right? You want to live in these nice houses like Coach, but commitment zero. Believe zero. You only believe because you see me driving a G63. You only believe because you see me living this life and then you want to be like me. But you don't want to make the sacrifices that I've made before. You know, you guys are not committed to the chart. You spend 8 hours of your time doing other things and then you give Forex 30 minutes. What do you expect? I used to give the graph 8 hours of my time, probably more than 12 hours back in the days. And then other things, 30 minutes, right? And that's just what success is all about. It's all about commitment, sacrifice, and being patient, right? And being the best in foreign exchange does not mean that you must leave the kind of job that you're doing now or stop studying. Nah, it's not about that. It's about understanding that what you put in the graph is what you get in return. If you invest 1% of your time on the graph, you'll get 1% return. Now, please, stop blaming other people for your failures. Because I know there are so many people who have tried this thing and then failed and then they're blaming it on me. Come on, bro. Come on. When I was studying this thing, when you were busy with girls up and down. Ladies, when I was studying this thing, when you guys were busy with guys up and down, or you were busy with other things up and down. Now, when it's time for me to actually reap what I've invested, to reap the rewards finally, now it looks like I'm telling you guys things which are not there. This thing is simple. Show your commitment to the graph, and then the graph will forever be thankful for you. Today, even when I'm not trading, I know the day which I'm going to be trading, I'm going to make money. And regardless of how you follow my steps, for as long as you are jumping certain steps, you will never reach as far as I've reached. Trust me. So if you really want to make it in the foreign exchange industry, beginners, one thing you must know, you must be patient. The same way you have been patient for over 21 years of your life going to school. 21 years. Others have been working for 21 years even. They are still patient. But when it comes to Forex, just 3 months, 6 months, this thing is not working. What do you expect? Yeah? What do you expect? You're not committed. 8 hours of your day, that's where your brain gets to be most, it gets to be at its useful state. 8 hours. The first 8 hours of your day. And then you have taken that 8 hours and then you have invested in something different. Yet still, month end, you want the graph to do miracles. No, bro. Month end, you will get the salary that you worked for. Month end, you will get the test results that you have been studying for. That's what you'll get. There's no miracle. It involves hard work. Making it in the industry involves hard work, commitment, patience. That's what I was all about. Now I can go a week without taking a look at the news. I won't get affected. But you, as a beginner, how do you sleep not taking a look at the news? What's happening out there? How do you sleep not opening the chart? How's the market going today? Not that you'll be trading, just taking a look. It's good for your knowledge. I used to do that back in the days. But now, you guys want to join Forex today, 3 months, you want to drive a nice car. Doesn't work like that, bro. Doesn't work like that. And scammers even notice that you guys want quick money. That's why there are so many pastors right now who are praying for miracles, apparently. And that's why there are so many Forex institutions right now which are offering to teach you guys how to trade and make you guys rich very fast. Because that's the concept which you guys want. You don't want hard work. You want something which is going to give you money very fast. In the foreign exchange industry that I work in, it doesn't work like that way. Trust me, for you to be the best, you have to work like the best. For you to be the best, you have to be different. How different are you? I'm very different from everyone else, trust me. Very, very different. Even back in the days, those whom I used to share the student accommodation with, they know that when I was doing the Forex stuff, I didn't want anybody on my side. That's how much I believed in this graph alone. And it's funny how you guys are not committed to it today, yet still you want miracles. I can assure you, if you have joined FBK and you are still sitting, continue sitting. My son, Coach Junior, will even surpass you, be over 10 years, learn how to trade, and be a millionaire right in front of your watch. Why? Because you're not committed, you're not patient. What you're investing in Forex is not enough to give you the returns that you want. You know, you have to make sacrifices at some point. And I can't tell you when to be making sacrifices. It's up to you. So that even when it doesn't work out, you only have yourself to blame. So stop blaming other people for your failures. Stop sitting on the information and then after blaming people for your failures. Look at your life, look at your time, look at your commitment. Where you invest your time, that's where you should expect results. If you are spending 10 minutes or 30 minutes on the graph or Forex related stuff, expect nothing in return. Simple. You don't have to blame other people for your failures. So I hope the message was clear, as I'll be celebrating 4 years on the 3rd of April. 4 years of trading Forex market. And in my life, I've never had a CV, and I don't intend on having any CV. And remember, you only believed in me because you saw me achieving, not the other way around. Meaning that I had to achieve on my own without you. So we also have people who will talk about us behind the back. But for as long as you're not there in 2016 when I was hustling alone, 2017 when I was hustling with my boys, then for all I care, you can fuck off. For tax, son. But nonetheless, traders and future investors, high five. I'm inspired too, and keep up the good work. Thank you, Bill. Thank you, Mal.